I make music and I live my truth. That's my elevator pitch. Me, like the whole DIY thing came from a survival thing. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know mixers. I didn't even know what mixing was or engineering or any of that stuff was. So when I was in the studio in the basement, I was like, all right, I just want to make a song. So I got to figure out how to make a song. So I had to figure out how to do everything, and it was trial and error for years and years before it sounded good. And then from a business standpoint, you know, you're looking around, you're like, okay, I want my stuff on iTunes. I want my stuff on Spotify. So you just Google. I remember me and my best friend, we Googled how do you put your songs on iTunes, and we found TuneCore, which is a digital distribution platform where you can upload your music directly to all the, you know, DSPs and everything. I started out making 20 cents a month, and then $10 and 40 and 100, and you know what I'm saying? And it gradually goes up. It's almost like you're running your own label, and you have this whole self-sufficient just company going on that's paying you every Friday. I partnered because I had leverage. I got the exact deal that I wanted. I think that's super important for artists to understand that, you know, go in there with leverage so you can dictate. You know, I went in and got a profit split. Artists just be jumping at like, yo, he said he's got 300K for me. It's like, bro, like there's the advance is the least important part of the deal, you feel me? But labels know what they're doing. They know that if they hang fucking $500,000 in front of a lot of these kids' faces, they're jumping at that, and they're like, I don't give a fuck about what else the deal is, but it's like, yo, really? Because now they're touching your merch, and they're touching your touring, and like, you know, you might be in a 360 before you even realize it, and it's like, you know.
All right, what up, world? Hemingway checking in, and I'm back with another episode of Unwritten Rules. Now, y'all know the drill. Before I get into this, go ahead and ring the notification bell. That way you'll get all the notifications for all my music videos, my reaction videos, my Unwritten Rules series, everything in between. Today, I used the interview with Russ as the clip before, and basically what he was speaking on was just his come up and how he found his way to level up as an independent artist. So he spoke about specifically online distribution companies, and he spoke about his profit sharing deal when he got signed and having leverage. So I'm gonna speak on the distribution companies and having leverage, right? As an artist myself, I mean, I've been rapping for 10 years, like 10 years and some months at this point, right? And of course, I haven't made millions of dollars off making music. And to a degree, you know, sometimes it's almost like a self-esteem thing, like, yo, you have to think about the aspect of being on and what that means to everybody, right? So I know what being on means to me, but at the same time, when you think about being a rapper, there's been times when my self-esteem was like, damn, I'm not really on. I haven't made it as a rapper, right? But when I look back and think about what my legit goals were as an artist and where I wanted to be like 10 years from now, I said I wanted to have all the means and all the knowledge to know how to create music and create visuals for that music and basically produce sound and visuals and understand how to do that on my own if I had to. And over the last 10 years, that's exactly what I know how to do. This is the mic behind me, my mic stand on my truck, in my studio truck. Like, I have my equipment, my speakers, my interfaces, my preamps. Like, I understand my cameras, I understand how to use that stuff. And also, like I mentioned in my prior video, you got to be real specific about your goals and with your words about what you're trying to do, right? Because I've accomplished my goals. Once you accomplish goals, you need to reanalyze those goals and then see what the next set of goals need to be to level up if you still love what you're doing and you're passionate about it, right? I had a specific homeboy who said, you know, I thought you would have been on by now. And that always kind of stuck with me. Like, I ain't take no offense, but I was always like, dang, well, I mean, you know, how you know I ain't on? In my head, I'm kind of like, you know, what, you know what I'm saying? What is on to you? Like, you don't know what on might be to me. So, but I thought about it and I knew what he meant, because there is a certain persona that comes with being a rapper and being on and stuff like that. So another one of my homeboys asked me about, like, you know what I'm saying, some rappers are like, you know, why you think they on before you? And like, I really didn't have, or I don't have a crazy buzz, right? Now, with me being on YouTube and doing these videos and stuff like that, there was a point where I was like, damn, should I be doing that? Like, I want to be known for just being a rapper. Like, that's you're not on if you're doing YouTube videos. But it's like, yo, everybody's come up is different. And I also have a video about that I did on one of my Unwritten Rules. Like, everybody's come up is different. So this is a part of my come up. I like doing vlogs. I like doing YouTube videos. I like doing content like this. So this is a part of my come up, right? And you have to understand, if you want your friends to be on, there are ways that you can assist with them being on, just like you do with helping bigger artists get bigger than they are. like, you playing music all the time, which is dope. If it's music that you don't like, don't play the music. I must say that first and foremost. But if it's music that you like, then from your friends or people you know, play that music, tag that music, share that music, post it on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. Snapchat got it now. You can tag people and tag the music. Like, do that and make sure you're sharing it and spreading that love, because just like you do with songs that are popular or from artists that are on, you're gonna spread that music and reeling this back in with distribution sites. If your artist friends have these distribution sites and they've done their business and they've handled everything else outside of just uploading to the distribution sites, they'll get their streams, especially as far as internet goes, right? They'll get their streams, they'll get all their streaming royalties that distribution site collects, and they'll be able to eat off of that. Now, I personally am just like Russ said in the beginning, like, I make like 25 cents a month off of my music at this point from streaming sites, but I've also received money from performance royalties before, and I've had radio plays before, but I haven't got like the BDS spins, and I haven't gotten those type of royalties yet, but I've had plays before, so I understand how to do that whole process. With the digital distribution sites, like, I personally use DistroKid, and DistroKid, they allow you to do the same thing like TuneCore or CD Baby or whatever. They just have different fees and different prices for how long, different terms. But all my music is on all streaming platforms. It's even on TikTok now. It's on Instagram and all that stuff. So you can do that, and that helps you with your marketing for songs and singles and shit like that. And when you're really trying to grow your fan base. Now, again, I make very minimal money off my music, but the goal now is I already have a brand. The foundation is there. I have to now create or solidify a fan base. I have somewhat of some people that I know really rocking with me, but now I have to solidify. My goal is like a legit 100 people. If I can lock in 100 people, that's going to, at any given time, share my shit, comment on some shit, engage with some shit, buy some shit. Like, that's going to be my first bit of my core fan base, and I'm gonna build from that and turn it to 1,000 to 100,000 to 1 million. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I got to do first, right? And then once I do that, then I'm able to run up those numbers that I have on the digital streaming platforms, the Spotify's, the Apple Music's, YouTube, and the videos and shit like that. And then I'll get that money off of getting paid from the digital streaming platforms and Sound Exchange and all my other PROs and all the other royalties that come with that. But to people asking their friends, their artist friends, why they ain't on and why they ain't blow up, even if they had a situation where a song just took off, like you uploaded to a digital streaming platform and through your distribution site, and it was on TikTok, and then it blew up. Somebody did a TikTok dance, and then you got a deal for $500,000. You ain't got no leverage, like Russ was saying. So without leverage, or no spins, and no data, or no nothing, you're not really going to end up on the shit end of that deal every time. Like, there are unwritten rules to this game, but there are standard record deals. Like, there are standard record deals to where artists come in and you fucked. If you ain't got no leverage, you can't even really negotiate shit. You fucked. Like, so if you want your friends to be on, your artist friends to be on, you gotta really share. And it's really it's not your responsibility, but that is a way that you can assist. It's something that you already do. But first and foremost, artist friends, you gotta make dope ass music. And as artists, we also have to promote our own shit. As an artist, I can also take my money and have a dope video, a dope song, mix, master, video ready, all that, and then do my social media ads and social media campaigns for TikTok dances or Snapchat games or whatever, and Instagram shit and challenges, and really promote my song and get my shit off that way. And it all helps with the aspect of getting to the point to where you're on. And if you're getting the income, for me, anything over $100,000 is the time for me to be like, all right, bet I can make this yearly. Now I can sit back and reset how to turn that into 5 and then to $1 million, and then we out of there. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all about a flip game. Everything gonna be a level up. That shit not all gonna happen at once, man. So that's pretty much it, man. You do all that, you build up leverage, and then when you talk about a deal, you get in, you get a deal, you do your terms, you can negotiate if it's trash. If it's good, you do your terms. This is what I would do. People ask me about if I want to be signed as well. Like, with them thinking that's on, I would get a deal. Once I have the leverage, negotiate, get the best terms I can. As long as it's time, do my shit, get in, get out. I'm global already with the name, and then I'm like E40. I'm just dropping tapes every other whatever the fuck I want, because I'm gonna get paid off that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Like, just try to go global and get that face card up, man. But again, I go by the name of Hemingway. Any other videos, any other podcasts, any other interviews that you want to hear me comment on, or if you think that I should check out, send them my way. Comment below in the comments. If you like any of the merchandise that you see in any of my prior videos, I got a tee on today under here, man. Leaders Legion tee is right here. You know what I'm saying? If you like these tees, or if you like the tees that you've seen in any of the other videos, make sure you check them out. theleaderslegion.com/shop. And other than that, man, I go by the name of Hemingway. And until next time, I'm out.